Welcome back to the podcast. I'm super excited to actually share the content that I'm going to share with you today. So this podcast episode is all about what you can do when that point of time comes when you actually have a slow period in your salon. When we are working in the beauty industry, there are times where we are so super busy that you don't know what to do with yourself. And then there are periods where you think that your business is going downhill because it's so slow. You might think that when you're looking into your calendars, there's no clients booked in, etc., etc. It is easy to fall into a panic. It is easy to just don't know what to do with yourself or freak out and really get into this idea of that everything is coming crashing down. How am I going to pay the bills? How is this going to work? What did I do wrong? Does my client not like me anymore? Etc., etc., etc. And if you are in that kind of spin, in a negative rut at this very moment, I want you just to take a deep breath in and relax. And just let all of that go. Just let all of that go and start to think of, what can I do with my time at this very moment? And I am going to give you 5 areas where you can actually start to work on things that you can do to shift your energy, things that you can do to start to attract more clients into your chair, and strategies that you can start to implement for you to actually make it easier to work in your salon and make it easier for you to hold a space for more clients. So let's get into it on what you can do when you have a slow period in your salon. And the first step I want you to actually do is to make an assessment about your business. If you are a person that maybe set your yearly, quarterly, monthly goals, then you can skip this part and you are actually tracking all of that. If you are not putting any goals into place, if you are not tracking your numbers and doing this, the assessment piece is vital for you, because the more understanding you have of your hairstyling business on where you are at this very moment, both when it comes to the numbers and both you as the tool as a hairstylist, checking in to really understand where are you. So the questions that you can ask yourself is, where are you in your business at this very moment? How many clients do you have on a regular basis? How many new clients do you have per week, per month? And actually understand how are the numbers in the business? Maybe you can start to offer something more to get people to come closer dates, depending on what your needs are for your clients. So looking at the numbers, then it's really interesting to actually start to think of, okay, a year from now or 5 years from now, where do I want to be in my business? And looking at what kind of revenue do you want to have? How much money do you want to take with you home? Your salary? How much money do you need per month to have that dream life that you've always been dreaming of? How many new clients do you want to take in per week, month, and how many returning clients do you want to have? The more clear you are on creating that vision for yourself, the easier it will be for you to actually start to take leaps and bounds to reach that goal. And then I want you to become super clear on what is it in your business that is not working at this very moment. It can be clients, it can be services, it can be your marketing strategy, it can be your social media. I want you to overlook the whole thing of your business and actually become clear of what is it that's not working. And connect that also with what is it that is draining to me. Because if we are doing things in our businesses where we believe it's draining, it's boring, it feels like your life force is sucked out of you, then you are sending that out, and that is something your clients actually feel. It is something that they are going to pick up on. And if you have a new client where they feel that your heart is not really in the right space, they most likely won't come back for a second appointment. So the more clear you are about this, the better. And the things that are not working and the things that are draining to you, is there any of these things that you can remove? Or you can change in a way so it's not draining for you anymore. And then I want you to also check in with yourself and list everything that actually is working. And things that are lifting you up, giving you energy, giving you this positive vibe. Because then you can also look at, in an aspect of the things that are draining me and the things that are lifting me up, what is the difference and how can we tweak the things that you actually have to do to make them lift you up? So the assessment piece of actually understanding both the aspect of your business, but then you as a hairstylist, that aspect of the person that actually is doing all of this amazing work for your clients. How do you fit into this business, and how are you when it comes to the energy that you're putting into the business? Is moving into actually understanding you and yourself, because you are the tool as a hairstylist. And I know that a lot of hairstylists have a hard time actually taking care of ourselves. I am in that way. It's so much easier to take care of everyone else, and you might end up neglecting yourself. So now, if you have a slow period at this very moment, or any time you have a slow period, what is one thing per week that you can do for yourself that actually will shift your energy, lift you up, something that actually will make you feel more energized, make you feel more excited about your work, make you feel more alive? I want you to actually block off time in your schedule for self-care. Just as we block off time for our clients, I want you to block off one block here, 1 hour per week, where you're actually doing something for yourself. When we actually take the time to take care of ourselves, we are actually telling ourselves that our own energy matters. And in that way, you are actually sending out more positive vibes into the universe, and you will actually attract more of those kind of people that actually will respect you for who you are and respect your boundaries and respect you because you are actually taking the time to take care of yourself. In that way, you're respecting yourself and you're not walking all over yourself. You're actually taking the time to take care of yourself. So I want you to start to think of what is just one thing that I can do to lift myself up today. What is something that I can do that will fill me up with energy? And if you have a slow period now, maybe you can take 30 minutes per day for just doing something for yourself, even if it is just having a cup of tea or a cup of coffee in the sun, going out, not being distracted, not always doing the work, but just being. Or maybe you just need to walk in nature or sit in a meditation for some time and just be with where you're at this very moment. You matter because you are the tool as a hairstylist and your energy matters. So don't forget that. The third part is clean and clear. When was the last time you actually did a deep clean of your salon? Now is the time to actually do this. So maybe you are working in a salon with other hairstylists. If you are doing that and you're not working alone, then I want to invite you to actually have a conversation with everyone that is working in the salon to actually look at, can we do a deep clean and clear of the salon sometime this next month, and do this together. If you are several people in the salon and you're actually doing this together, it won't take that much time. But it should be when everyone can actually do this together. Maybe you can block off a morning or a Monday or a Sunday, maybe when you're not working, or just blocking off some time somewhere in the schedule to actually do this when no one has any clients. And why we want to do a deep clean of the salon and a clear is because we are going to shift the energy of the salon. Now I'm going to become a little bit woo-woo for you here. But the thing is, when it comes to an energy in the salon, it's both connected to the dirt that is actually in the salon, because energy gets stuck in the particles that are in your salon. And if you have a lot of clutter in the salon and a lot of things that you're actually not using, then energy can also get stuck in that. And what happens then is that all of this dense stuck energy is stuck in the salon. And in order for us to open up for something new, and I want you to really open up for a thriving, amazing business. And in order for us to do this, we need to clear out all the dirt when it comes to the dust, all of that. And we want to clear out all the clutter, all the things that we are not using, so that we can actually let go of everything that is holding this dense energy to actually open up for new energy. So the easiest way to start off with something is actually to walk around your salon and look at all the stuff that you have, all the products, all the color, all the cleaning stuff, all the coffee, tea, complimentary things, every single thing that you have in the salon. What are the things that you have not been using for the past year? There might be things that you didn't even know that you had. And now is the time to actually look at, okay, these things I haven't used for a year. Most likely, you won't use them. Products that have expired, food that has gotten old. Now it is time to clean all of that out. And when you are cleaning things out, maybe some old hair products is something that you can put on a tray and allow your clientele to actually take that for free instead of throwing it away. Or maybe it is a product that you yourself use, bring that home. Then you can look at the things that you actually can recycle. In what way can you recycle them? And then we look at the things that are actually trash. But I think you should recycle your trash as well. So actually looking at all the stuff that you have in the salon. What can I let go of? What am I not using? And go through everything. And anytime you are letting go of something, I love the way that Marie Kondo, that is a cleaning, sorting expert, she taught me how I should give thanks to everything that has been in my life. So anytime you're letting go of something and cleaning something out, you say thank you, thank you. So thank you. And then you can let it go. And while you are doing this, the process becomes easier with time, because you actually are in a shock of how much stuff that we actually have that we're not using. So what can we clear away? And then it comes to the cleaning part. And when it comes to deep cleaning, I want you to really, really clean out all the shelves, clean the walls, do all the corners, move furniture, clean around that. And while you are doing this, I want to invite you to actually think about the idea that while you are cleaning, I'm always visualizing that I'm actually removing the negative energy and releasing that out of the salon. So clean out all of that out. If you have like towels that are never being used, if you need to keep them, maybe wash them once again if it is something that has been on the shelves for some time. Because remember, every single thing collects dust. So can you put down the curtains, clean them, and remove things out of the salon? And really do a deep clearing here. If you have windows, doors, when you are finished, open it up and let the air go through. You can then go into the space and actually do an energy clearing with help of Palo Santo or sage or something, and clear also all the energy out of there. And while you're doing this whole process, it might feel overwhelming. So this clean and clear actually shifts the energy in your space. And if you are working in a salon together with other people and you guys are doing this together, you will also notice that with shifting the energy in your salon can also shift the way that you approach each other. And it might start to feel like the relationships, if there has been any negativity or anything that you've been irritated about or something like that, it might be that all of a sudden it feels like it clicks. It makes it easier. Some things will just fall out just because you have done this work. And trust me, this is something you should be doing at least once a year. If you want to have and open up for a new energy, open up for a new way of working in your salon, open up for new clientele and all of that, we need to remove all of that dense energy. The fourth step is content creation. If you have a slow period in your salon, now is the time to actually use this time and be creative. I want you to open up to the fact that you can actually take in hair models that you will play around with. And it should be hair models that are open for you to put your creative hat on and do some amazing hair and use that hair model for creating lots of content. Lots of content that you can actually use to promote yourself, to attract more people into the salon. And when you're posting all of this, you do not have to tell people that this is a hair model. It is something that they don't have to know about, but they will see the amazing work that you are doing, and that will also attract more people into your salon. So think about it. What is your specialty as a hairstylist? Or what are the things that you feel that you maybe struggle around? And you want to really practice this to become so much better at it. Do a hair model call. Remember, you are the one deciding what time and date this should be. And you can do it for free or you can charge for the products. That is up to you how you want to do this. But I want you to be 100% clear with the hair models that you are the one choosing what to do. And they have to be okay with, there will be lots of videos that will be recorded. There will be a lot of photos that will be taken. And they have to be okay with having their face in the videos and photos. They should be okay with that they can put amazing makeup on, because we want the hair models to look their very best. And I also, anytime that I have a hair model in the salon to actually do this kind of stuff, I also have them bring a few different outfits. One light, one dark, and something that is a little bit more fancy, so that I can actually style their hair in several different ways and use several different outfits, so it actually looks like there is different clients. So you can use this hair model to create photos, videos, B-roll, videos to use for reels, instruction videos, etc., etc., etc. if you do not have a tripod for your phone or camera at this very moment, get one now and start to utilize this to actually, for one, sparking your artistic side as a hairstylist. Because when we've been working for a while, it can start to become mundane. And we kind of forget that it is up to you to actually spark that artistic side and open up for inspiration, open up for doing things in a new way. Maybe you want to practice doing some color faster in a way, or you want to do something. There is so many different reasons why we should bring in hair models and actually utilize this to both spark some creativity for you and joy, but also to create content without feeling super stressed. Because most likely you do not make room for content creation in your everyday. And that is something also that I tell people, that maybe you should add a little bit more time to your clients so that you have room to actually take those videos, take those photos, so that you actually have content for your marketing. So find hair models, do amazing hair, be creative, play around, and make sure to plan out ahead of time what kind of content that you are going to create, and make a list and block off that list. And make sure that you use every single angle to create different things that you can use for your marketing. When you are in a slow period, is to work on your marketing strategy. Having a system into place of things that you do every week, every month, every day, to actually get eyes towards you as a hairstylist, nowadays is a must to build a clientele. And some people have this idea that when I have enough clients, I can close my books, I don't have to market myself anymore, and my business will go on autopilot. I want to remind you that you are ever evolving. You grow, you shift, you change. And the same with your clients. Just because you are a good fit for your clients that you have at this very moment does not mean that they will be the perfect fit for you forever. I've been working as a hairstylist for 26 years, and there have been times where I had this idea that, okay, now I don't have to do any marketing at all. I don't have to have new clients. This is working, yada, yada, yada. And the moment I let go of my marketing strategy, then I see less clients, new clients coming in. And I see things dropping off. As soon as I start to show up and I'm open, then things starts to roll into my world. And this is also a little bit about your own energy. Are you open enough to actually attract more people into your world? Or if you are super drained, super tired, tired of the work that you're doing, maybe you need to find a way to shift your energy to actually be able to hold more new clients. So going back to your assessment piece, what are the things that are working in your marketing strategy at this very moment? Maybe you don't have a strategy. Then I want you to look at what is the overall thing that I want to do? How do I want my people to get to know me? What do I want them to feel when they're in the salon? Etc., etc. And make a system into place. And when it comes to marketing, some people think that the only way to market yourself nowadays is on Instagram or on TikTok. Your marketing strategy is your full digital world, your client experience, because your client experience actually puts your clients in a state of mind. And when they are leaving the salon and how they feel about themselves when they leave the salon and they talk to others, that is part of your marketing strategy as well, because they are promoting you. If you have done a shitty job, if they don't feel that you care about them, most likely they won't recommend you to anyone. But if they are just in awe of what it is that you have been creating for them, then they will talk to everyone. Maybe you are doing things together with other local businesses. Maybe you are doing different fashion shows together with other businesses, doing exchange things. Maybe you're part of the community, etc., etc. All of that is part of your marketing strategy. So the more that you can become clear of what are you doing to attract people into your world? What are these people saying about you? If you don't like what they're saying about you, what can you change? What can you change about your own energy? Just as I was talking about you, to have new energy, new inspiration, and so on. And actually have that is the thing that you are sending out in order for you to attract more new clients. And the more clear we are, step number 1, I'm doing this. Every month I'm doing that. 3, 4, blah, 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 blah. And one piece that I actually want to talk about here as well is, remember, when it comes to social media, you do not own the rights to your followers. We have to play the game that Instagram has set up for you, or Facebook, or TikTok, or YouTube, or whatever it is that you're doing. But I want you to, all the clients, if you don't already have an email list, all the clients that you already have, are you communicating in a way with them outside of social media? Maybe you can start to have some fun events in the salon. Do stuff for your clientele to actually bring them together, to become a pillar in the community. All of that can be part of your marketing strategy. Or you can just say, hey, I recorded this video to show you how you can style your hair with this new product, and so on, and send that out to your email list, to the clients that actually are loyal, coming back over time and time again, because that makes them feel like they are a part of something that is bigger for them. So starting to look at, what can I do in my marketing strategy? What will work? What does not work? And actually track your progress from that as well. Because the more you are clear and actually book things and block things off in your calendar, the easier it will become to have that as something that you do as part of your business. And the last part of the marketing strategy is also to remember to celebrate any milestones. Put up tiny goals, and when you have reached that goal, celebrate it. Do something for yourself, even if it's just going out for a glass of champagne, or taking a walk into the forest, or having some time for yourself, or whatever it is. Maybe you put up on a big party. I don't know, like the way that you celebrate your milestones, but celebrate them, because we want to give ourselves some celebrations for the work that we're doing, so that we also can acknowledge that we are moving forward. We're acknowledging that things are shifting. We're acknowledging that things are changing. And we want to celebrate that. So anytime you feel that you have a slow period, I want you to first do the assessment, then look at you yourself. How can you put in some more self-care so that you have better energy, and actually make that as a habit. Make self-care a priority. Make your own energy a priority. Minimum once a year, do the big clean and clear strategy, so that you can shift the energy into the salon. Think about what kind of impact you want to create for your clients, for your community, for your coworkers, and so on. Then content creation. Maybe you can have a content creation day with a hair model once a month, to just cram a bunch of things in, and then work on your marketing strategy. All of this is some things that maybe we'd put last on our list, and I want you to start to prioritize this. So take action, use this strategy. I would love to hear from you what you think, how this is working for you. Send me a DM on Instagram at sereneflow_, or send me an email at contact@sereneflow.com. I'm looking forward to hear from you, hear all of your aha moments, and I see you later. Send you lots of love. Bye.